What's up, y'all? Who is Snoop here, and I'm here to tell you guys about an investment that I've been making over the past 3 years. I put together the blueprint for you so that you can do the same thing. Look, guys, I found an industry that requires little to no experience, minimal liability, low staff. I think just hearing those three things, you're probably already like, what is it, Snoop? The salon suite industry. All right, so what I've done, I've actually invested in 3 salon suites myself. I've franchised them, and I've put together a blueprint to help you overcome some of the same mistakes that I make when it comes to construction, finding the right location, design. All of these issues will be very minimal once you take this course. So go ahead and click the link below or go to courses.whoissnoop.com.
First, I have to give you your kudos. You wrote out your goals, so that's number one. Write out your goals. You told me exactly all the things you wanted to do. You wanted to get an investment property, you wanted to do building, you wanted to do commercial. Now, because of that, you look beautiful on paper. And I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And you are the first client that I have ever had that the lender has called me and said, does your client, Michelle Dillard, want to buy something? We let her know we have money for her.
I know that's
and
right.
Just to give you my background, I have worked with I learned this business with self-employed clients. And my clients were actually used to be all the nail shops, all through Buckhead, on Roswell Road. So I learned from a young lady from Vietnam, and her husband was from Boston. And so I learned from self-employed, and you're the first person. Okay, so you're not the first self-employed client I've had, or the first self-employed client that I had that is worth or has your worth, right? But you're the first one that they said, does she want to buy anything?
I know
Okay?
that's right.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Yep,
Hey.
come on in.
I'm going to go down line by line to show you how we got to the number $52,846.45.
A lot of buildings have gotten to the point that they don't want you to do Airbnb, but this one they don't mind, so that's rare, you know.
Promissory note says that you promise to pay back the loan. So you promised to pay back $136,500, interest rate 5%. There is a prepayment penalty, so they're telling you that if you pay off the loan between now and August 1st, 2026, they're going to charge 6 months interest. So
Okay.
most important thing to know about this one, Georgia foreclosure law. Georgia non-judicial foreclosure state, meaning the lender would not have to take you to court to foreclose on the property. Okay. You pay, you stay. First payment letter has information about making your first monthly payment. So loan number is going to be right here. Principal and interest plus escrow. Total monthly payment is due August 1st. Principal of the loan, interest rate, the lender, American Heritage. Their telephone number right here if you have any questions for them. They include these temporary payment stubs, so you could cut these things out, mail in your mortgage payment like they did in the olden days. This is your loan application. You're just going to sign to acknowledge all the information you've given to the lender is correct, accurate, complete. Next one, affidavit of occupancy. You're going to use the property as an investment property. Next one is the amortization schedule, which shows how the loan pays off over the 30 years. No prepayment penalty, so you can pay it off as early as you'd like. Every month you'll pay into the account. Once a year, the account will pay property taxes to the city, to the county, and then once a year it pays it to the homeowner's insurance company.
Okay.
This one says that you agree to have homeowner's insurance on the property for the life of the loan. Always a good idea. Compliance agreement says that you'll cooperate with the lender after closing to correct any mistakes that might come up in the same signing of the documents today. Your property not located in a flood zone, so the lender's not going to require you to purchase flood insurance. They've sold the loan to Shell Point Mortgage, so you'll be paying them from now on. Certifying all the information you've given to the lender is correct, accurate, complete. And that's it.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to send these out to the lender, and then we basically wait for them to give us a thumbs up. And once we have that, then I'll be able to give you the keys.
Okay.
First thing, setting your goals, and you did that. And then the next part is your follow through. because that's most important, because you can make all the goals you want, but you follow through step by step, one by one. That's why I have such admiration for you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Snoop here with a big announcement. My Road to Millions mentorship program is 50% off for the rest of the year. Guys, look, I got a goal, and it is to help as many of you as possible step into 2022 with good credit, knowing how to get credit for your business, and knowing how to scale and run your businesses more effectively than what you've been doing in 2020 and 2021. So go ahead and hit that link in my bio right now and sign up for my mentorship program. As I said, it's a 4-week mentorship program that really digs in deep and teaches you not only how you can have good credit, but what you can do to keep that credit up, all right? Teaches you not only to scale your business, but how you can get funding and business credit for your business in your business name. Y'all see these cards that I got here? At least 1 or 2 of them were bought in my business name, and I want to teach you guys to do the same. So go ahead, click that link in my bio right now, and let's get started. I'm looking forward to you being my next mentee.
Then, of course, including the credit and just how you took the time to build everything little by little. You weren't in a rush to make it happen today. And like even I tell all my realtors, money is energy. So your energy was strategic the entire time. Just how you educated yourself, even with savings, funding, because that was one thing the lender was like, I love this girl. When she first came to us, they saw your accounts and now they're like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful on paper. She looks good. So to a bank, it's good for them because they make their money on knowing that you're gonna make your payment.
Right.
And they are not concerned. So that actually makes their books look good. I have clients right now, they have credit, they have money, but they don't look good on paper. They have no understanding on how to build themselves on paper so that they can go to the bank. So like, for example, this lender that I sent you there on purpose because he has private money too, right? So he's the one who said, if she ever wants to build, I'll give her the money. Okay. No problem. When he said, tell her she can go get 5 more if she wants to.
I didn't say that.
Yes, he did. He emailed you back.
It actually was another one I was thinking about buying in this building, but they got a contract on it today.
The only thing is, like, you see how slow they take, 45, 50 days.
Yeah.
But like I was explaining to Chanel, normally when I work with investor clients and you're building that type of portfolio, it's like I have to fight for you to get the best rate. It's like,
now they should be good with that one on Custer Ave because they're not going to be trying to close until the end of July, beginning of August anyway, you know.
They need to take your class so they can learn how to look good in person and on paper.
Yeah, I hear it.
The bank love it. They're like, oh, nice. This is so nice. And everything is accounted for. That's another thing I teach my clients. Like the way you do everything, you know where all your money goes.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. They have deposits coming in. They have no record of how they got it. They're just like, oh yeah, I made money doing ABC, but they don't have anything in writing. And they want to know, well, why am I having such a hard time? You don't have that problem.
Yep.
Not at all.
Hey, how you doing?
The attorney will be down in just a moment. Okay. All right, you guys have a seat on the other side.
So what's gonna be our plan once I close on it, you know, just from outside of that as far as like getting it listed and everything?
So what I want to do is post it everywhere I can. And I already told a couple of my realtor friends about it. So we're just ready for you to close. Okay. And then we'll be showing it this weekend. Okay. If that's okay with you.
Okay, good. You got some people already that want to see it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hopefully it'll go quick. What was the price again?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay? That's the minimum, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do like at least a 12-month. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm Kirsten Howard.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Kirsten. Good to meet you. So first thing we're going to do is go through all the numbers on the settlement statement. So everything for you is down the right side. So starting at the top, we have the sales price at $261. Then you're getting a credit for earnest money, credit for your new loan, seller paid closing cost credit of $2,000. And The next section, we're prorating all the taxes for 2021. So those have already been paid by the seller. So you're paying them your share of the year. The next section, you've got the loan fees and prepaid interest for the rest of September. So you skip October, first payment's November 1st. Did you send your wire already?
Yes.
Okay. Was it today?
Yeah, I actually just got the wire instructions maybe about an hour and a half ago.
Okay, perfect.
So
Well, I'm sure it by the time we're done. Any other questions on that?
No.
Okay, I'll take it back, and then these are the signature pages. Just sign each one right above your company name there, just to acknowledge we've gone over this and got a copy. You gonna rent this out?
yes.
Yep.
I wanted initially, of course, excuse me, wanted to do Airbnb, but you know they're not allowing it in the bylaws, which of course I understand. So.
Yeah. I actually
But you know, when you're buying and holding, the best thing you can do is Airbnb because you get probably 2 or 3 times as much as you would from renting it.
Right.
And it's in a great location for that. That's the breakdown of the total payment. That'll start November 1st and includes everything except for your condo dues. Another copy of that. Same thing. And this is the note. So this describes the new loan. You'll see balance is here, interest rate's there. Payments are going to start in November, be due the 1st of every month. Everything else is standard. There's no prepayment penalty. If you pay 15 days late, 5% overdue fee. The rest of it just tells you have to pay it back or you'd be in default. And I was wrong about the prepayment penalty. There actually is one, but it's only if you pay more than 20% of the loan off. Fill in your address and confirm your contact information, and then sign the bottom there. And while you do that, I'm going to go check on the wires and see if they've hit the account yet, and I'll be right back, and we'll be done. Thank you. Yeah.
How do you want to do the showing? Do you want to give me one of the keys?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a copy of the key. So, and they'll probably only give me 1 copy. So,
Hopefully they give you 2.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. But yeah, that'll be definitely be good if we have some showings this weekend. It should definitely go fast because that was
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I bought it. You know, it's nice over there. It's a lot of shit going on in the area.
Like,
Yep.
sorry.
And then, so what we gonna do? Are we gonna do first and last month deposit, or
That's
you
what I was
know?
gonna ask you. How do you want to do that? I think first and last. Just because if it's October 1st.
So if it's somebody with really good credit, they can just do 1 month, you know, additional as the deposit. But if they don't have good credit, and so I would say like below a 680, you know, then first and last.
So still no wires, and I've also got to send all the docs for funding approval. So what's the best way for me to get you yours when we find you? Want me to just
I was actually gonna come back up here.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because once everything clears, you'll be able to give the keys too.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. So I'll have.
Yeah.
I hope.
I will give
half
you my
of the
number
stuff.
and maybe you could just call me. And I'm like literally right around the corner.
Perfect. Thank you so much. This is from us. And
Okay.
has your title insurance, closing statement, and then when we email you all the loan docs, the password is right here.
Okay, thank you.
And then this I'll give to you when we fund. It has the keys in it, your home warranty, and a bunch of information from the seller.
Okay, great.
You all set?
Alrighty, thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so
I'll
much. I
let you
appreciate
know
it.
as soon as we're funded.
Okay, perfect. These are your gifts. It's hard to buy something for you.
Now why is that?
Because you kind of like have everything.
Champagne glasses?
Yeah.
Nice. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
Nice.
So any advice that you would maybe want to give to, like, you know, anybody that's in the real estate industry, like, you know, realtors that maybe don't have as much experience as you have, maybe
Right.
struggling with sales and stuff like that right now?
I literally have been so blessed that I get like 99.9% of my clients from Instagram. So as long as you have some cute content, some cute flyers, like you can definitely make it work. I'm actually starting a online new realtor class for up and coming realtors that are struggling with, you know, finding people that are looking to buy or sell. My favorite thing to do is, of course, Instagram, social media, and sometimes Facebook. And I also do a lot of email blasts. So definitely make sure you have contacts outside of social media, because obviously we don't own it and it can go away at any time. You can actually get in contact with me on my Instagram. It's I am Keisha Griggs, and my actual real estate page is KG Capital Group. And my phone number is 404-449-5070.
Pretty much how we actually got introduced to each other was Instagram as well. I had posted on my page that I was looking to invest in some real estate, because pretty much last year I just realized that as far as investments, for me, you know, I have my businesses, I have the money that I invest in the stock market, but I really didn't have much real estate at all as far as investments. So I knew that I wanted this year to be a big year for investing in real estate. So I posted on my page, on my story, that I was looking to connect with new realtors, you know, anybody wants to send me some properties, blah, blah, blah. So she sent me this property, and people generally don't send me any new construction. I don't know why, you know, but so that alone made me excited about the property. I went and took a look at it. I actually used to live in this neighborhood, like down the street from it. And so when I saw, you know, how, you know, all of the regentrification that was going on, them putting up, they got a lot of new things coming just right across the street from it. New movie theater, nice shopping center, with a whole other new apartment building that's coming as well. So I was just like, this is definitely going to be a good investment. Definitely glad that she sent it to me and that we connected. And I was actually telling my fiance, a funny thing is that I don't think do you even have my telephone number?
No.
You know, I was thinking earlier, this girl has never even texted me, but you know, see, to me, that's a good thing, because I'm a busy person, and you know, if business can be done through email, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why be texting and calling somebody knowing that they doing a bunch of other things, you know, as busy entrepreneurs and just in life, period. You know what I mean? It's a million things you do in a day. So if we can do business through the email, that's perfect for me. It's just like, you know, never giving up, because for me, like back in 2008, when we went through that recession, I was 22 and 23, sorry, I lied. 23, and I owned so many different properties for a 23-year-old. I think I had owned like 7 properties at the time. I was just buying investment properties back to back. Sometimes I would buy 2 in 1 month, you know, if I could get finance for it. And that was actually one of the reasons and causes of what happened in 2008 and 2009. A lot was the mortgage industry, you know, just loaning whoever, you know, Joe Blow money, you know what I'm saying, anybody with a heartbeat. So long story short, I had all these properties and got to the point, so they were all rental properties. And it got to a point a lot of people couldn't pay, you know, their rent and different things of that nature. And so I just doing what I was doing. I was starting off in my entrepreneurial career. I had just actually bought my club. I had put out my little calendar in Nashville for, you know, everybody, the people that are watching that know my story. And so money wasn't rolling in like that. So I couldn't afford to pay 6 other people's rents, you know, the rent for them, you know, and paying the mortgage in addition to the mortgage in the house that I was living in that I own. So before you know it, like, and it takes a while with the foreclosure process, you know, back then. And I think probably because of what was going on back then, they delayed it and gave people a chance to, you know, try to get themselves together, etc. But for me, all of mine got foreclosed on. And not only did they get foreclosed on, but of course it tanked my credit. You know what I'm saying? You imagine having 7 houses, you know, at 24 before you even really get going. You know, at one point you like on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm 24, I get all these houses, da 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 da. But by the time I'm 26, 27, all of these houses have been foreclosed on. For years, I didn't even look at my credit because I knew it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I didn't know what I know now, that like it started at 300. I used to be like, shit, my shit probably a 0. You know, it's probably 200, because I knew that I had all them houses that had been foreclosed on. And so, you know, it takes 7 years for your credit report to wipe clean, you know, so all of that stuff is going to be in your credit report for 7 years. So I was like 26 all the time. I was like, shit, well, hell, I'll be 33, you know, before I can ever have good credit. Now, for me, like having good credit and financial literacy, etc., it's just so important, you know what I'm saying? And also making sure that you don't overinvest, you know, as well. So that's all I got to say, y'all. I'm about to go get something to eat, finish filming my salon suite course. Make sure y'all look out for that. I'm putting my all the gems in that one. And continue to subscribe to my YouTube. Appreciate y'all.